Put it in there. Here, you gotta read through that real quick when we get done. That's not as long as it looks.
I've seen interviews with him and everything already. Already knew. Even Macaulay Culkin said that himself. Said it was all caused by the
Now read
fucking.
that last one.
Macaulay Culkin even said on the live interview it was all caused by the fucking media while he was talking to the media.
Oh, I guess it was the end of this one. Michael's room. It was 2 floors and had 3 bathrooms.
Neverland. 2, 3, 4, Beast Boy, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I didn't know she was about to have me read something when I hit the live button there. Maybe take my eyes off the prize. Staring down the barrel of a 45. What's up? I'll be right back in a jiffy, I promise. I'll quick. Bodie, what's up? Now I changed the format before I hit the live button on this one. So I'm hoping that means if we drop a link, people can click on it. And I haven't had any trouble with my Wi-Fi on my phone today, but also haven't really been on my phone today. So I guess we'll see what it does.
Can you see that? Is that a mouse? That's disgusting.
If it was live, you might have enjoyed it. Nope, wrong channel, buddy. Still no Nightbot over here. Really? I don't know if you guys can see me or not. I can't see me. No, it wasn't phone's fault that time. That was me. I accidentally popped up the fucking keyboard and I just tapped like a blank look, like that blue spot, blank blue area. I tapped it there to try to get my fucking keyboard to go away. And when I did, it closed, it just kicked and clear out. Like I'd fucking hit that button. Or no, it was like I hit that button. You can see me? This just fucked up.
I don't see shit.
Oh, da-de-da. That worked. Turn the camera off and back on, it worked. We found out some even better news today about our local hospitals. We've been telling y'all for like a year or so now, or more, a couple years now probably, that our hospital here in Courthouse has been taken over by Adena, which is the same hospital that took care of me in Chillicothe, and it's ran by a bunch of fucking idiots. And so Courthouse Hospital, right, the one here though, it was so horrible before. Everybody just like, well, it's got to get better if Adena takes it over, right? No, it didn't get no better. But they're about to build a brand new state-of-the-art facility, but they're still gonna have the same fucking dumbasses working there. Same doctors don't give a shit about your patients. And then when Maria
Hospitals are just
rode to
training
town,
hospitals.
neighbor took her to town earlier, we found out it's not just our fucking hospital. They're taking over our favorite hospital, Wilmington, and Hillsborough. They are both also becoming Adena. So Chillicothe, Courthouse, Hillsborough, and Wilmington will all be Adena fucking hospitals. And the problem is we're not like big cities, man. We don't have multiple hospitals. There's one hospital in Hillsborough, one hospital in Courthouse, one hospital in Wilmington. Chillicothe, I think, has more than one. I'm pretty sure. But if not, then it's just that there. So, we talk about that monopoly shit. That sure seems like a monopoly of this fucking area to me. If Adena is taking over the whole Tri-County area, plus they have one of the biggest hospitals in Chillicothe, if it's not the only hospital in Chillicothe. It's just, I don't get it, man. And once again, this is something I guarantee, if anybody voted on it, it was the rich bastards in town. That like they gathered all the rich motherfuckers one day or called them all up, say, hey, we're thinking about fucking letting Adena take over the hospital here. What do y'all think about that? And they're probably rich motherfuckers be like, I go to Dayton and Columbus anyway. I don't really care. Mm-hmm. I have a lifetime membership at the best hospitals on the planet.
Yeah, that's what we are. We are just, our hospitals are just training hospitals. So
yeah, they come here and train to move on down the road somewhere else.
Yeah. To see if they qualify to move on down the road somewhere else.
Because they're going to work on poor people. Even there is a lot of rich people in Courthouse, they're going to work on a lot more poor people with free insurance or shitty insurance than they are rich people that have really good insurance, so they get paid like as soon as they're done. Doctors like to get paid as soon as they're done. But yeah, I've got a big problem with what hospitals and shit fucking charge, man. Oh my god. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but I'm pretty sure Maria's dentist isn't fucking subscribed to my channel. She was on the phone. Her dentist office called her because they've rescheduled 2 or 3 times about her pulling her teeth, and she's a little puss. You already know. You know, she's all fucking scared of everything, shit. You know, so she's not. She's scared of the fucking sedative, whatever the fuck it is, to put you under to fucking do them shit. So the dentist, somebody from the dentist office called her a while ago, and I didn't listen to the whole conversation. All I had to hear was, after he got done explaining the laughing gas, he went to, we have an oral, whatever word he fucking used.
Yeah, he couldn't use surgeon because he's not a certified one.
No. I mean, he said we have an oral fucking thing to sedative. He said we have an oral sedative that's $150 out of pocket. $150 for one 10 milligram fucking Valium. If you have $150 out of pocket, they will give you one 10 milligram Valium to take 1 hour before your fucking appointment. What? Dude, I can get her a Valium way cheaper than that. I guarantee fucking it. I just got to go look. I guarantee I can find one cheaper than that. $150 for a 10 milligram fucking Valium. Come on, man. I've got to pick a new place, start going to the hospital. That's what I got to do.
Did you hear what he followed that up with though? That he's had patients that took the Valium, that sedative type.
Yeah, and he's like, we have mixed results with that. Yeah. Some people have a really low tolerance and they're just completely zonked out. Some people say that it calms. They're still nervous or whatever, but they can do it.
Right.
And then there's other people who said it doesn't touch them. I'm like, well, I would probably be one of those people who says it doesn't touch me, not because I take pills, but because I smoke as much fucking weed as I could possibly take. So that's not going to be like me smoking a blunt, probably. You know what I mean? Which I could be wrong. I don't know. Everybody's body reacts to things differently. I've just never had a little pill like that ever fucking knock me on my ass at any point. I'm a big fucking dude. I mean, that's another thing. You got to take in body mass on shit like that, dude. You give a fucking...
Right, Bodie? That's what I was saying.
You give a woman that weighs 120, 140 pounds that fucking 10 milligram pill, it's going to do more than you giving it to a man that weighs 320, 350. You know? I offered. She said no. She said no, they'll probably just break off. I told her. So I got pliers right here in the fucking desk.
And see, but during
that
whole appointment, my very first dentist appointment before they started rescheduling everything, or because where I had to reschedule everything, he never told me that I had any other options. He said, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. He never said that I have any other options.
What?
Until I called and complained that I was worried about how they were going to do it, and it's freaking me out. Then he tells me I have the 3 options that he explained to me on the phone.
It's not just one tooth, buddy. It's the whole.
Now they're going to do all of them.
They're going to do all of them finally?
According to him.
I told you if you held out long enough, that's what insurance is going to do.
No, it's because I complained about it.
Well, that too. So they got a hold of insurance after you complained about it, and then insurance like, well, yeah, we can do that problem. But I told you if you held out, that's what would fucking happen. Because they were only wanting to pull one, top or the bottom. They wouldn't want to take them all. And the dentist wanted to pull them all. Well, then supposedly the insurance wouldn't cover them all. They would either cover the top or the bottom. They wouldn't cover them all at the same time. So I told her, I was like, man, if you fucking cancel a couple appointments and you prolong this shit, they'll figure out a way. The insurance will approve it or whatever to fucking pull them all like they're supposed to fucking do. Sure enough, this time she bitched about it. He calls with different options on fucking sedatives or whatever the fuck it's called. And, oh yeah, we can pull them all now. Right? And Maria couldn't drink milk when she was a baby, so she couldn't get calcium in her body. Her mom probably should have had her on some kind of calcium supplement, but that would require something called common sense. And
I can
most of
very
her
rarely
family
still drink
lacks
milk
that.
now, but I try.
Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter for
Right.
your teeth now.
Right.
I mean, it might still be good for your bones and shit like that, but it ain't gonna do nothing for your fucking teeth. They're hit. You know. Because we've dealt with stupid doctors our entire life, bro. I mean, I got real lucky. My doctor, when I was a kid, I still consider one of the best doctors I ever fucking met in my life, Dr. He. He's the one that delivered me. He's the one that figured out the reason I kept getting sick when every time they gave me fucking antibiotics in liquid form, because I wasn't allergic to the antibiotics. I was allergic to the fucking cherry flavoring in it. He figured that shit out. As soon as he figured out, he gives me a fucking baby aspirin. He takes a fucking aspirin, showed me how to take a fucking pill, and he's like, "We're gonna have to put him on oral antibiotics." And boom, I was good. I'd take those, no problem. Bronchitis, pneumonia, fucking whatever. Got through it many, many times in my life. Now I'm no longer allergic to cherry flavoring. They might have changed something to cherry flavoring since the fucking 80s. I don't know. But that's like my favorite everything now is fucking cherry. I mean, seriously, it's cherry Kool-Aid, cherry cheesecake, fucking cherry Jim Beam. Peach Beam is fucking awesome, but next bottle I buy is going to be fucking Red Stag. Maybe. The only reason we haven't got Red Stag in like the last 3 bottles is because they jacked the fuck price up on it. And I'm assuming that's because it's got Kid Rock's name on it. Because he's the one that came up with the idea, I guess. But it used to be the same price as all the other beans, but it ain't no more. What'd you say, about $5 higher? Something like that? That's just stupid, man. It's the same alcohol content. It's the same fucking Jim Beam in the bottle. Just different flavoring added to it with different label on it. But it costs more money. Because that's the way this country's set up. They're allowed to do that shit. And it's why are they allowed to do that shit? I mean, I know it's their product, but there should be some kind of fucking limit, like medications they make. Just like what was it? I just said $150.
Yeah.
$150 for a fucking Valium. Come the fuck on, man. Come the fuck on, dude. And it's probably a generic one at that. You know what I mean? It's probably not even an actual Valium. It's still a generic version for $150 fucking dollars. A whole prescription of Valium don't cost $150 fucking dollars. Hell, her fucking what the fuck are the K's called? What are they actually supposed to do?
Clonazepam.
I know that.
Oh, they give them to you for anxiety.
Her anxiety medication. If she had to pay for it, the entire fucking script is $115 for the whole fucking script. If she had to pay cash for it, it'd be $115. But if you go to the dentist and you want a Valium to help you get through your fucking ordeal, it's $150.
For what?
Not covered by insurance. Yeah, for one 10 milligram Valium. Lactose intolerant as a kid, it was so bad I had to continuously bring the doctor's note to the school. Yeah, because that's all they ever wanted to give us at school was milk and fucking nasty ass water out of the water fountain. Of course, it wasn't as bad back then as what it is now. And I'm sure it wasn't as bad for my mom as it was for me. But it just continues to fucking get worse. We had shit in fucking Flint, Michigan. We had a spot here in Ohio. Fucking tap water make people fucking sick. Chris Webby mentioned that in one of his songs. I'm not allowed to talk about that on TikTok, though. So good thing we're not on fucking TikTok, huh? Man, I think people get tired of me or something. It's crazy. Might have to make this one short one tonight. I think people's tired of seeing old Willie. I ain't even talk about the same shit. Didn't talk about the same shit yesterday neither. And I came up with something. I'm not going to stay on the subject because I know some people started hearing me talk about it. But I'm going to say this real quick. I was realizing something earlier that I don't think there's as many people that don't know what's going on as what I thought. but I think there's a lot of people that do know what's going on, but they just said, fuck it, this is the way it is, and I'm going to accept it. And they don't feel like we can do anything about it. And I think that's a big fucking problem we've got right there. I realize this looking at some of the stupid shit people put on Facebook, man. And another thing I was thinking about, man, one of the reasons I still have trouble growing my channels, not only does YouTube not put me in the algorithm because they don't like the shit I talk about and they don't like the way I talk, but there is so much fake shit. Fake stories, fake videos, fucking AI telling the fucking story through the video. Just absolute fake ass bullshit. People setting up fucking doing videos on purpose in the fucking store, having their 7-year-old flip off an old man just to make a fucking video, and it's all fucking staged. And people watch that shit on a constant fucking basis. But when there's somebody talking about some real life shit, nobody wants to hear about it. Because they're experiencing it. They know what I'm talking about, but they just don't give a shit anymore. They're like, fuck it, that's the way it is, it's the way it's gonna be. And they're content with it. And I think that's a big problem that I've been overlooking, man. And there ain't really much. I don't know what I can do about that, man. I mean, if you already made up your mind that this is the way it is and the way it's going to be, then I don't know what else to do to help you. I accepted it for years because I didn't realize how bad it was. And then eventually I had enough time when I wasn't working and whatever, just sit around and pay attention to the fucking world. It's like, wait a minute here, motherfuckers. Are you serious? People buy a fucking house and property. And if they don't pay the tax, they lose the house and property. You get a driver's license, but if they won't take away your driver's license for any reason, they'll take away your driver's license. We have privileges. I keep saying it. We have fucking privileges. We keep thinking we have rights because they tell us we have rights and the paper says we have rights, but we don't have no fucking rights because if they can take them away at any time they feel the fucking need to, it's not a right, it's a privilege. So I thought YouTube was bad about, they're giving us a privilege to use their platform, so we got to talk about what they want us to talk about or act like they want us to act. I thought YouTube was bad about that. No. And then I fucking met TikTok, boy. You want to talk about, we don't want no free thinkers, free speakers, none of that shit over here. That's TikTok, buddy. Damn, I even put a post out telling everybody it's fucking going live, man. This is crazy.
I'm sure about to Road Warrior and those photos.
I'm assuming he might be asleep, I guess. That 10th Amendment is states' rights. Yeah, supposed to be. But they don't if you haven't noticed, Bodie, in about the last 20 years, they have not given a fuck what our amendment says. They ain't giving a fuck what our Declaration of Independence says. They ain't giving a fuck what the Constitution says. They ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. Only thing they gave a fuck about was telling us what we can and can't do, telling us we can't leave our fucking house for weeks and months, telling us if we got to go in public, we got to stay 6 feet away from each other and wear a fucking mask. That they knew the mask wasn't going to fucking do anything. They knew. Well, and then make and turn half the country against the other half of the country because half the country wanted to get the fucking shot and believe the bullshit the media was telling them, and the other half of the country was like, well, you got the shot. Why do I need to wear the mask if you got the fucking shot?
I think that was
worry about your goddamn self.
That was a fucking scare tactic on their part.
Oh, I know it was. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then tell everybody, oh, well, if you wear a mask, you'll be safe.
Yeah, anybody that watched the fucking media and believes the fucking media bullshit was the people wearing the mask and getting the shots and cussing everybody that wasn't wearing a mask for getting shot. These Karens were created by the fucking way the world works, But yet when we peacefully protest important things, nothing happens. But when those peaceful protests turn into a riot because nothing happens, then we're bad people for rioting and tearing up our own city, which they're right. We shouldn't be tearing up our own city because the government's fucking us over. We should be tearing down their motherfucking houses and setting their cars on fucking fire. We shouldn't be doing it to our fucking neighbors. But we also all know that they're never going to fucking allow that. They're not going to allow us to go to the people that have actually done this shit to us and the people that won't do anything about the problem. They're not going to let us get anywhere near those motherfuckers to put bricks through their windows or blow their fucking cars up. So that's why people fucking riot in their own fucking cities, you know, because they're forced to, because they've tried to use their voice in the peaceful way that the law of man allows. But when you protest peacefully, then the law of man doesn't pay any attention. They don't give a fuck. And then when you riot, they still don't give a fuck. You're just a criminal because you rioted. They still don't give a fuck about what you were protesting, whether it was world peace, world hunger, police brutality, fucking the way veterans are treated. Doesn't matter what you were protesting. They don't give a fuck. You know, they just ignore you until you do something to get their attention. And once you do something to get their attention, then you're a fucking criminal or a fucking terrorist or a fucking a traitor or committing treason, you know. You know, and everybody knows I'm not nowhere near the Tom McDonald fan I used to be. But he said some things that I'm never going to fucking forget in some of his songs, man. Like if you lie to a politician, they'll put you in prison, but when they lie, or when you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison, but when they lie to us, it's called being a politician. You know, simple fucking words that ring so fucking true. They're allowed to say and do any fucking thing they want to do. Anybody that's in the government or has enough money can literally get away with anything they want to get away with. Whether it's fucking murder, fucking rape, fucking human trafficking, fucking whatever. You know, we know about some of the shit and we know nothing's being done about it, but there ain't nobody protesting it because they know it ain't going to do no fucking good to protest it. You know? Oh, dude, there's a song by Big Smo, man. I've played it on my lives before. It's called We the People. Yeah, We the People. The reason I have trouble remembering it is because him and Kid Rock came out with a song right around the same time,
Actually,
both
Rock
called We the People.
Too.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say Kid Rock.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's why it fucks with me when I try to think of it. Both the songs are the same title, but one's Big Smo and one's Kid Rock. They're both badass fucking songs. But Big Smo, he talks about that in the chorus of that song. Talk about the founding fathers traveling the seas, and I wondered if they'd even bothered if they knew this is how it would be. You know. Said, I wonder if they'd even bothered if they knew this is how it would be. Great song. If Road Warrior wakes up, we might play it. I ain't got any copyrights for a while. We're about to. Or whoever, anybody shows up that has the capability to come up and screen share fucking videos, I don't give a fuck. Just don't porn bomb me. That's all I ask, man. I mean, it's not going to fucking get me booted from YouTube or nothing like that. It's just.
If you want, you gotta do that. Make noise real small.
Because, I mean, it's not going to get me booted from YouTube. It's just, I got to take that video down and get rid of it, you know. So, I mean, all you're doing is prolonging my monetization. You're not really hurting me other than that. But you also know if you porn bomb somebody, YouTube's not going to do anything to you. They're not going to track your IP address. Plus, some people that have money, well, all people that have money have the power and the ability to block their IP address, unlike poor fuckers that don't have no money. You know, we just got to fucking sit here and wait for the fucking government to come knocking on our door. Did you pirate a movie illegally? Pirating is not a victimless crime. No, you just took $2 away from a billionaire, you son of a bitch. You greedy bastard, you. And you know, it's one thing if somebody's downloading movies, putting them on disc and selling them to people. But when someone downloads it just to watch for their fucking self so they don't have to pay fucking $19 to rent it off of fucking Prime Video or whatever, what are you really hurting? I mean, how are you really fucking hurting anybody when you do that? You cost Prime Video and whoever fucking owns the movie rights a couple bucks, you know. And like I said, you know, if you're making copies and selling them to people, then that's one thing. Okay, I understand. Because you know, if it was my product and somebody was fucking taking it and selling it, making money off of it, I'd be pissed about it too. But if they're just using it for personal fucking use, watching it, then I don't understand. And I mean, you know, I downloaded a lot of movies over the fucking years, and I can't say nothing ever happened. We lost our internet a couple times, but they knew. I think they could tell, you know, that I wasn't fucking doing anything with them. I wasn't sharing them with anybody, and I think that's why nobody ever came fuck with me. You know, I was putting them on. I did put some of them on DVD. Hell, I had this old laptop, and I don't know I don't know how I was doing it, man. But I put Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 7 on one DVD, but the problem was we only found like 2 players ever that would play that DVD. The rest of them wouldn't read it because like it had too much shit on it or something. But I had Nightmare on Elm Street 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on one disc. And the DVD player we had at the time would play with no problem. You know, if I had to talk about movies that disappointed me over time, it would have to be my scary movies. Like Jason and Halloween and even Nightmare on Elm Street, all 3 of those, man. Back when they came out, when we were young, that was the coolest, fucking scariest, fucking most awesome shit we'd ever seen. And then if you go back in the 2020s and you go back and watch that shit, you're like, oh my God, this is so horrible. This is such a bad fucking movie. You know what I mean?
Or you go back and watch them, realize it's only like the first couple are okay, and then after that, it's like
Yeah,
retarded.
like what? I like this stupid shit. You know? Yeah, We the People by Big Smo, man. If anybody shows up, we'll play that. If not, you'll just have to listen to it on your own. But both the songs, like I said, have the same name. Big Smo and Kid Rock have a song with the same title, but the songs are nothing alike. They're both great songs, but they're very, very different from each other. Big Smo is talking about America and, you know, the way shit has went downhill. And I mean, Kid Rock is too, but he's pretty much Kid Rock's We the People was mainly this fucking Joe Biden track more than anything, you know what I mean? But he made some good points too, though, you know. They were talking about the fucking wall. Talking about Joe did something with the wall and they called him something, but when Big Don does it, they call him a racist. Yeah. I might as well, we'll, might as, well, 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 might as Yep, link's gonna work now because I'm in horizontal instead of vertical. Apparently, once you put a comment on here, there ain't no deleting that motherfucker then. I can start. I'm assuming that like pins it somehow. I wasn't trying to pin it. I was going to delete it until somebody asked for it. But apparently, once you put it in Restream, it's there. Unless you got another device on your account, take it down. Yeah, he said, I think about our founding fathers, something across the sea. And then he said, I wonder if they'd even bothered if they knew this was how it would be.
I can't believe how slow it is.
Huh?
So I just can't believe how slow it is.
Which Brittany was that?
What? I don't think it's a song. It says Britney Spears from the bottom of my, well, maybe.
It's a music video, so it'll be the
Bottom of my broken heart, maybe.
Well, shit, man. It's 8 o'clock. I guess I'm going to give everybody about this long. Get in here. If they ain't here by then, guess I'm going to call it a night. Cut my losses and tuck my tail and go home. Oh, wait, I'm already home. I ain't got to go far.
I think it's just a loop on hers, and even if it is, there's only 4 people in there, so maybe slow for her too.
But yeah, in Kid Rock's We the People, they actually say, let's go, Brandon. Actually, if you listen real close on it.
Even for her, that's kind of low.
Huh?
Even for her, that's kind of low.
Oh, 22.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the same things happen to both of us. You know, when we get live every day, people just get tired of it. You know, that's why I gotta, you know, even when I'm out fishing, you gotta try to be entertainment. When the fish ain't biting, you gotta try to, you know, act stupid, talk stupid, fucking Talk about stuff and circus peanuts and Cadbury eggs and anuses and whatever you got to talk about.
I'm here, fuck it. I'll do this while we're sitting there. With nobody in here anyway.
Noticed. Church.
Sometimes I get stoned in my backyard, lay off in the tall grass on my view as the stars. I think about nothing, get to clear my thoughts from all the thunder and lightning, so I feel a spark. Sometimes I get higher than the Colorado Rockies.
Hoping that the county sheriff don't stop me.
And Charlie came to say you shouldn't smoke and go. But damn it, I can't help my love roll past on with the winds roll down and the radio. Sweet tea full of my soul of good.
Listen to the humming of the 44. Sounded like a concert at my beat up door. But hell, I can't help I love Rolling Stone. I love Rolling Stone. Looking like a stage 4 Leonard Skinner song. But she's making the time go slow. I know shit. I knew I was gonna do it.
Next verse.
Listen to the humming of a 44. Sounded like a concert at my beat up door. Smoking on some grown where the cattle graze. Full of tobacco. I know Jesus drank wine, but was sitting with me in my Chevy, passing around a few times. So light one up. Let's go, Rolling Stone. So pass me that. Let's start Rolling Stone.
My name is Matthew Murdoch.
What's up, Murdoch? You don't look like Murdoch.
I'm a lawyer.
That was the Daredevil.
Wait for me.
This is Matt Miller.
Standing in the coffin. If anybody says they gave me a L, they be sleep. Talking not to be asleep and walking. Reaper water, dropping filter on the equipment. Gears like fuzzy filters on the bumper. Classic since my debut track list. Had the Tahoe smoking since my Rolling Stone hit. Dirty boys, dance us on the game like takes respect.
We have so blown mistakes in that TV, man. When I turn you up like that, I hear them rattle so fast. I blew those motherfuckers over the hill.
We're too important, but me, of course, stuck up. My choice, and I don't do drugs, like salt, do slugs, do slow, dry up, red carpet, or rug, and no more white cow shit on the entrance. No my property, so let's say my melt like plastic and a closed distant. If you got a big pen with no interest, you're pretty much a photo op like some plant Polaroid. I say literature with nice split the word to get the curve, wiring up a system to help get me heard. So sit and learn slang with Jordan says hit the birds. I'm the shit in the studio, don't slip on turd. We ain't gonna click if your rhythm ain't with the curve. I'm possum dodging, smoking pot, looking at pothole swerve. Hey, fuck it, I worry about the police while I'm cruising. Okay, ain't no thing like this, the boost gon' lose them. Trying to steal me something extra moves do.
So many lanes, bro, Luke couldn't even do it.
All these purchase started acting like some groupies. Instagramming like they divas out there trying to get some scoopies. Yes, you ain't know him, well, you seen it cause you suited. Dreams holler cause you ain't seeing them lucid. Shot through the heart and the arrow knock from Cupid. Music CD you can get like you been jamming the Q-tips. Blue notes, blue music, correct the blueprint. All I'm seeing is a CMT do skip. Luke Combs ass so close, one punch look like two fists. Morgan Wallen, Ratatouille, you proof riding in that P6. Hey, fucking
Lanes, bro, Luke couldn't even do it. Damn straight. Kalani on the beat, motherfucker. That's what I need, man. I need somebody to give me a beat. I need somebody to give me a beat, give me some fucking background music, and then, you know, and I need music that I don't know, new music that's not part of, you know, because if it's a song I know and it's the soundtrack to a song I know, then I'm going to fucking do something that goes with the song that I know. You know, I'm just going to end up changing the lyrics to that song and doing it the same fucking way and all that. But if it's new music I don't know, then I can fucking put words to it and it will be fucking original. You know what I mean?
Vampire to the game, skill set never change. Stay sucking blood from a hater neck till I empty every vein. Come around me, get drained. I lyricize my pain, my shit like Beethoven. It's a big oven and my fat ass stay blaze. Yeah, back road magic, 20 albums in this bitch. Stay a monster on the track like back to flip a CSX. Even when in silence, you can tell you know I got the hits. And my eyes can speak the language of a crazy wailing rip. Yeah, I always been saying, play hook always, waylaying, always going, always green beraying with the paper. Watch them act like I'm supposed to acknowledge all of their goals while I'm on the phone selling foreign cars to Post Malone. Yeah, fuck the red carpet, fuck the black, yeah, it's all
Yeah, that's based on the attitude.
Hey, that honky with an attitude, no act when you get gratitude. I leveled up so much, this level ain't got fucking altitude. No fly zone, computing future equations, no loose ends in the game. My enemies career be basic cadence, my career be fantasia. I simulate southern flavor, one word about me, you disappear forever. Nickname in Malaysia, oh shit. Oh, so much I got saliva, oh shit. Oh yeah, but no, we don't forget.
See, everybody knows he makes this shit up like 10, 20 minutes, man. Little not some fucking high. Why would you challenge people like that? Like he's doing that for him with his wives. Yeah.
Shit, bring it back from the church to a motherfucking hater. Come close, try the best to be the best man I can, but I guess they fucking hopeless. Long range, don't get caught in that scope, bitch, I don't live. Backwoods got no scripts, got road names, no clicks, got the fire flame, but the flame blue like the 808 from the 5 pits. They been lying to me for the headspace, mirror on the wall, no foot race. I'm too smooth for the mainstream, but ask them how my dictates. Who you looking
Now
at?
my
Who you
dictate.
tryna dictate? See my belly, I ain't rappers off a big plate. Rolling through the lanes like I'm signed by the interstate.
There's some lines out there. You know, I've told you before, there's some lines in music, man. They'll just stick with me so much that I can get them tattooed.
You looking at and who you tryna dictate? See my belly. For the headspace, mirror on the wall, no foot race. I'm too smooth for the mainstream, but ask them how my dictates. Who you looking at and who you tryna dictate? See my belly, I ain't rappers off a big plate. Rolling through the lanes like I'm signed by the interstate. Sound like we on a dinner day. We wasn't coming, but we pull up on them anyway. To be truthful, I know they enemies can't trust what they say, so I just go catch them off their energy. Lord, know we ain't the same, and that's why they ain't really feeling me. I'm looking for some healing, get rid of this shit that's killing me. Kick it, holy moly, bitch, he back on his focus. I know you know this, ho, wake up and smell the focus. Bitch, they got to free the soldier off for balance and make know ya. I roller, keep your composure, play the game the way you're supposed to get rid of all the jokers. You think that they think they can smoke smokers? Shit, not even if we said we go to farm. It's that work, be a broad next to being foreman. We got different forms of fortune, got the wagon wheels rolling, rock and rolling more than a couple horses. Some motor warriors are racing to change the form. This for one to CEO and tell that Broadway girl my Silverado like a titty orchard. Hey, fuck it, I work like the police while I'm cruising now. Okay, ain't no make my plastic boots gon' lose a try to skip me something action movies.
So many lanes, but Luke couldn't even do it.
Hey, fuck it, I work like the police.
All the fucking new pilots have the same music track.
Try to skip me something action movies. So many lanes, but Luke couldn't even do it.
I didn't even know he had so many albums to do it. He got like 5 out there. There's 1 through 6. 20 minutes. 1 through 6. Good. I'll play one more. I don't guess I'm gonna fucking say bye-bye. I reckon. I don't know if the notification didn't go out or everybody mad at me or I don't know what the fuck happened. Fuck it.
America's favorite hot honey meets America's original chicken. KFC Mike's Hot Honey Chicken. Try it, just $7.
Somebody needs to get some hot honey chicken from KFC and tell me how it tastes.
Hello?
Hey, Ryan, we're just wondering if you're still coming in today about 4 o'clock. We really want to get you in and get you going with the team and
Yeah,
get you in.
I can't. I got a really important meeting with these Michelin tires and these fucking
Fucking
blinds.
what?
Can't wait.
No. I woke up this morning
With text from
from
the guy.
in a place that devil must have moved back from GK. I got invited to a meeting.
I got stoned and I showed up and then they handed me a piece of paper and said you want to come get fucked.
Hey, I like to play stupido and I put away torpedoes and I save them when it's time to go. I blow up battlefields. Hey,
Battleship, all my boats are fucking floating. So I went and bought one.
2016 Hurricanes don't look hella good on my independent ass. On my own master, still two trucks on my Drake beats, and that's hard facts. Look what you made me do. You'll need a Swift Taylor to match me. The Weepers in my hoodie down in the culture fucking smashing. You know, it's funny, and it's easy to put on this fake persona. You couldn't bullshit a coach boy as bad as a millionaire. That's fucking honest. I'm glad staying at the bottom. The top can not come hang with us. I'm a 6 rep lab and noon to March. I'm gonna must open this new car. I need new cards on all the seats with a window sticker that just says my name's on this fucking title, but not in your pocket, man. I don't need no big machine. I created a huge engine, so push button start. There's screwdrivers in my ignition, so I wanna race for the pink. I can lose all day and still drive home to something clean. And I'm still running the roads, not controlled by the mainstream. I swear they see me contracts to eliminate Mr. Tennessee. Check this out. In that case, here is my reply.
Fuck every record label, even ones my friends sign.
You can't persuade me with no condos and no viewing of your rights. This is where I
Take my shotgun and draw the Florida Georgia line.
Don't take that step. It might be a trap. You might get burnt. You might get set. It might be a video of ideas coming just like that. Damn hazel track. You run a cold. I travel forward. You got the size. I got the bow. I was born where these Indian drummers start power plant and make damn arrow. What the hell these people think? I'm just a pawn in a chess game. I got Cheeto tatted on my chest. No jet lag, I'm a jet plane. No TV shows promote my name. No face plastic, no radio play. But I still make them mix up their church and what's his name? That church name? I stay preaching, no water stand. There's a Holy Ghost to my side, man. He's a good profile. Spent plenty time getting hated on in Afghanistan. No army, no zombies, and we don't build no barricades. We put lift kits on escalades and scratch up that beautiful paint. I'm white trash falling, call me Billy Ray Cyrus. Ain't stopping for the body like some run flat tire. Go ahead and sling the spike strip out. Really go grab the mic. Bruce Wayne and Las Vegas in that Mac Black rolling through it. I've been a winner and a loser. I've been born, now I'm rich. But I'll be damn if all this money makes me act just like a freak. I'm glad to go to sleep hungry in the back of a Buick. With the engine blowed up, gas don't even Coca-Cola ass to it. Church, don't forget the name. Rookie green tobacco stain. And I see Tyson D's and nerves with a black and tan beside my leg. Country state, fried eggs, sweet tea with no lemon bite. After this, there's no chance of me going to the CMA. Well, good thing I don't give a fuck. My living room don't got television. They must not have Googled me and scroll back to the very beginning. Look, guys, we did it, goddamn right. We win it, no talk shows, no interviews, no airplay. We fucking did it, church. You know, I didn't graduate, man. I used to hate on my fucking self. I used to let people fucking shit on me all the goddamn time. Not no more, dog. The max didn't come the shame. Church!
Yep. Let it give 5 seconds to hit a full hour. There it is.